pressure's not there, we can kind of ease into it and have a little fun, maybe. I don't know, or just I'll just sit here like an electric chair. Okay, start it.
Let me have a smoke first. You're gonna be flying solo. You're the only one in this one.
Yeah. What are we gonna talk about?
Be a good thing to know before you start talking. Engage brake before popping the clutch on the pie hole.
Well, I don't know. I just pray that the pie hole will be opened and closed and say what it's supposed to say, right?
Yeah. It's always a good thing. As far as zoom, we can always move the camera closer.
Yeah,
you know?
so
there's my hand.
Oh.
I was looking at my hand on.
Oh, I thought you were trying to pass
me
me
best
the
get up
cigarette.
off my cigarette.
Gosh.
You're a big boy, get your own. I'll give you a puff if you want it, but you know, on like this actually. But
Yeah, I just want a puff. That's all ready to go.
and then when you start it, we'll start. You know, just let me know. We'll click it. Click it and tick it. Tick it, click it. I think we ought to spark up one more joint. We talked about smoking a second one, didn't we?
I ripped.
Well, the ripper the better. It does have some kind of autofocus, because if you move too quick, it'll jump, like it zooms in real quick. So I mean, when you're leaning forward and back, it makes it like jump a little bit. I thought for sure, man, it's a good thing I spent a lot of money on that webcam, because the cheap one would have fried having to look at that this long. Good camera, man.
Could we maybe move that thing back a little bit, or would that mess it up?
Well, if you're the only one that's going to be in the video, then that's a good position. I can move it even a little bit closer and zoom in a little bit more than anything.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of space around you.
Yeah. Okay.
But
We'll
if
just
you're
leave
moving,
it there.
if you're moving around a lot, though, I mean, you'll stay in the picture.
We'll just leave it there.
No, we'll leave it there. It looks like you're looking at me through there. Once in a while, you look at that blue light, and it looks like you're looking at me through the camera.
Just looking right at you.
You're looking at me right now. You have your finger on your nose.
You can't go. You can't hide. I see you.
You move real fast, you kind of see it. Kind of strobes a little bit, but as long as you're kind of natural in your
Going
movement.
slow.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as your lips moving when you're hearing the words, I guess you wouldn't know that unless you had earplugs in or something.
Well, you got to realize you're hearing the words as soon as they're leaving your head.
Yeah.
And they got to travel over to that camera and all the way back into this computer. That doesn't mean it's not going to be on time when we play it.
Yeah, because it looks weird.
The
if
live
you're...
feed isn't. But that's what you're going to look like when you're chatting with people. It's exactly what you're going to look like. Except for you might be wearing different clothes and sitting somewhere else. And we can even do this in the back of the van.
Okay, is my chin up high enough? I got my chin up.
Yeah. It just moved again. It zoomed out a little bit. So it does move. So lean a little bit to one side or the other for a minute. Well, I mean, noticeably lean over. Lean your whole body. See if it auto tracks you. That's good. That's good. Just hold it right there. See. No, it does. It's not going side to side. Okay. There might be an auto track on there, but I just haven't found it.
Okay.
We can set up in a coffee shop and do this. It's definitely a good scene. you know, the major networks, the more you just seen, the more they're gonna wanna pick up on that story. I see, you know, you're gonna be on the Good Morning America, and listen, if you go on the Oprah show, tell her she gotta give me one of them gifts like she does other people, okay? She gives people some nice shit, you know what I mean?
Oh, you beat me on that
iPad
something.
Touch,
Yeah,
trips,
I know.
trips overseas, all kind of stuff.
They just gave $3,000 big
Now listen,
Toshiba.
serious, if you go on Oprah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be watching, I want you to tell her, my brother to help me out from the very beginning of this campaign, he wants you to hook him up with one of your presents. She can give the van a makeover on the outside. Get it all painted up fresh and new. Just the same way we have it painted, but new, you know what I mean, fresh. Or some other color, don't matter. I want something, an iPad Touch or something. Man, who taught you how to roll, man? I can't hit this.
I could delegate that department.
This ain't doing nothing, man.
This ain't working out.
I can't smoke it.
Do you want to re-roll it?
Just a little too tight. The bud's a little moist, I guess, huh? But it's pretty tight.
Yeah, it's tight, and it was real fine too, so that even makes it harder. You almost see it
Doctor it right up.
stems through that fine stuff, so it smokes or something.
Jimmy crack cannabis and I don't care. Jimmy crack cannabis and I don't care. We gotta think of some words for that, man. We gotta make that like a campaign tune.
Oh, we got better ones than that.
Huh? You know, for a sense of humor.
Well, then we ought to say,
Little comedy,
yeah.
comedy relief.
Well, we could change the word crack for something else.
Comedy relief is when you go to take a shit and your asshole laughs at you. That's comedy relief, right? How do you spell relief? E-X-L-A-X. X-lax. You didn't get that.
Yeah, I didn't get that. Why wouldn't they just call it lax? Why would they call it X-lax? Oh yeah, I had a,
I don't know. Good question.
you got an X? Yeah, lax.
So we want to know from America why X-lax is called X-lax and not what? Just lax. It laxes your butthole so you don't pucker up and you can actually take a poo-poo.
You're after a laxative, not an X-laxative. I'd like the real thing, please.
Yeah. Well, I don't say that because it used to be the anima bag. It might not be too friendly.
They say that's what most people really need is a good enema.
They probably do. We both know people that do colon cleanses, so that's probably doing a real bad like it do. That's like taking one of them, how are you doing?
Exercise.
Strange. Let me know when we're ready. I'm gonna get rolling here. Let's smoke some of this joint. Let's roll it while we're smoking a joint. There you go. Now you're on.
Well, now we're on.
You're on. You're live on Candid Camera.
Hey everybody. New day.
We're in Albuquerque chilling, getting ready to hit the road again, but chilling for now. As you can tell by looking at the table, we're drinking gas station coffee. And I don't know what that is, but anyway.
So, yeah, here's where we're at. And in this country,